Hey guys, it's Nitro here, and today we're playing the Terrible Old Man. And that kid is throwing a rock. Terrible Old Man. Based on a story written by H.P. Lovecraft. H.P. Lovecraft writes really nice stories. They're really hard to describe, but they're really amazing. Okay. So Angelo, when are we gonna blow this joint? I say we head out tomorrow. It's a few hours drive to Boston. How long we staying there for? Oh, I say just a night. We gotta keep moving. Well, then we better head back to Arkham. That's right, I've been talking to a guy there who might be able to get us some action, you know? Say, speaking of action, look at that dame over there. She's got something going on, doesn't she? Incredible. Chesnick, why don't you go get your pasty over there and give her your best line? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. And get us some beers while you're at it. You still got some cash from the old broad the other night. Yeah, I got a few bucks left. I don't have a dime. That woman was so old she couldn't even get out of the house to spend her godforsaken dollars. Better old Mayo here spend it on hooch and let it sit there gathering dust for another 2 years before she bites it. Dang right. Well then, get some beers, boy. Left click to interact, right click to observe for inventory, something music top screen. Oh, okay. Okay. So that's all that is. A save screen. Barman. We gotta decorate this dumb with some old prints. Okay, barman. 3 beers over here. Where you guys from? Boston? Innsmouth? None of your gosh darn business. Just give me some beers. Hey, this is my bar. You watch your manners, stranger. Folks are nice here in Kingsport. We looked after each other. 3 beers. Please. That'll be $2, my foreign friend. $2, man. Those are so cheap. Cash. That was stupid. That won't do. And what do you mean that barman? $2 right here. 3 beers coming up. Oh, it's a point and click game then. Okay. Gosh darn it. The barrel is dry. I'm gonna have to go roll up a new one. Sit tight. I swear we set a whole chocolate cake in front of his face, and he didn't so much as blink. The boy's been affected. A whole chocolate cake? You take it into Doc Reeves, he'll get to the bottom of it. Well, he's only been acting strange since his run-in with the old fellow the other night. I shouldn't let that boy out so late. What happened? You know, the very old man, a former sea captain of some sort. You see him around town, pays for his groceries and golden doubloons. Ooh, gold. I've heard about him. Yeah, feeble and ancient. I heard he talks to bottles he lined up on a table in his house. Calls them names like Spanish Joe and Mate Ellis. Yeah, a most peculiar chap. Best avoid it, I think. No need to upset such folk. Something you need to teach Dickie. A bit of respect. So what happened was Dickie threw a stone at his window, you see. And the old man caught him and gave him a good talking to, I bet. Dickie won't talk about what exactly happened. Oh dear. Why do you look like a toad? He's a stupid boy. You go around throwing stones through old folks' windows and, well, they ain't gonna be happy no matter how feeble they are. I told him he's not leaving the house for a month apart from his lessons. He must be quite scared. A scary sight for a young lad to face. Oh my god. Fancy that, using a gold coin for currency? That man must be sitting on a fortune. Tell me about it. I heard he captained clipper ships in the East, unaccountable treasure years back, brought back untold treasures. I think he said adventures. I don't know. Sorry about the wait. Here's your beer. Beers. Thanks. Boys, you're not gonna believe it. You got a date with that broad? He wishes. I think we got ourselves a job tonight. Really? Saying it in the bar. Well, spit it out then. I heard those two chaps speaking about a crazy old man who lives in town, so rich he pays for things with gold doubloons. Heck. Gold doubloons? Yeah, he's got a room in his house where he stands there talking to bottles. A rich and senile old fart? Ha, this sounds like it'll be a cinch. Let's get in there tonight, see what he's got to offer. Oh boy, this should be fun. Where's the old man's house then? I don't know, they didn't say. Find out, Chesnick. Find out, we may have riches tonight. First, let's go hit on. What can you tell me about bro? She's in here working all the time. Doesn't look like she's up to much work. What's her line of work? Why don't you ask her yourself? I'm purposely avoiding those two guys because that will move along the plot if I do. Say there, miss. Can I have a word with you? Leave me alone, greaseball. Hey, no need for that kind of language, lady. I'm merely trying to conversate. Go conversate maybe elsewhere, maybe to your mother. Wow, that's rude. Ha, struck out again, Chesnick. Do you know anything about a rich man who lives in town? Don Juan doesn't try tonight, does he? I'm a very persistent man, ma'am. I don't know the old man. You're lying to everybody but something. Leave me alone. I'm saying, what's it to you, stranger? I just overheard your story. He sounds like a character. Indeed he is. Shuffles about with his cane, dropping gold all over the show. Where does the old man live? His house is along the coast, crumbling ancient pile it is too. One of the oldest houses in Kingsport, I'd say. Adventure. What's the address? Oh, you're thinking of visiting him, are you? Why on earth would you want to see him for? A treasure hunter, are you? No. Good, the last thing we need in this town is outsiders bringing their wayward criminal ways with them. So why do you want to know his address? Why should we trust you, outsider? I might not look busy, but my job requires a lot of thinking. Yeah? What's your vocation? I'm a journalist. Whoa, big shot. Why am I talking to you? Say, you write for the paper? Yes, the Kingsport Daily Star. Interesting. Now get lost before I write an article about outsiders pestering local women in bars. Okay, put your knickers back on, lady. I got mixed up before. We are from the... Nonsense. It's the truth. We are journalists from Boston and we do freelance work. It sounds like the old man could give us a great story. Imagine the tales he must have had. Tales of exploration, treasure, and chivalry. You know what? Go ahead. I don't really believe you, but this is getting annoying now. The old man lives up on Water Street. His property backs onto Ship Street near the shore. Thanks. Fellas, I got the address. Why are you... Good work, Chesy boy. Where is it? Entrance is on Ship Street by the harbor. Hey, we passed that street on the way here. It's just a few blocks away. Chesnick, you take the car. Silva and I will go on foot and meet you at the place. It's better if we arrive separately. Nice plan. Let's go, boys. There's treasure to be had. Alright, we're all here. What's the plan, boss? Silva, you and I will go through this here gate. Chesnick, you stand watch. Okay. Oh, I skipped over that part. What did he say? What do you want me to do? Can you get a closer look at the window? We need to double check what we're dealing with. The old man might have a shotgun fix on us right now for all we know. Okay, a good robber always comes prepared. We got a spyglass, crowbar, and some masks. Really? Say it out loud anymore? Why don't you just go yell to everyone, I'm a thief? Okay, we see the old man being a bit of a weirdo. He's in there. The silly old fool looks like the easiest target we ever had. Good work, Chesnick. He really is talking to a bunch of old bottles. As long as we are quiet out here, he shouldn't notice us. He is engrossed in his little pursuits. Pathetic. You got our masks on? Yeah. Shut up. Give me a second. Where's the masks? Masks. Here's the masks. Okay, get the gate open. Oh, you guys are so lazy. Yeah, watch me just do it with one arm. Ha, we're in. Good work, Chesnick. Okay, Silva, let's go in. How are we gonna play it, boss? The old sea dog might not be too loquacious concerning his treasures. We may need to talk to him. Make him talk. That's if the gold is even hidden. If he is as senile as we suspect, he may have stacks of it piled up all around. Don't go too hard on the old goat. We'll do what we need to do. The screams of an old man can be easily muffled. Silva, you hit the nail on the head. Chesnick, wait for us in the car. We should be back in an hour at most. Sounds like a plan, Richie. Oh, that's so creepy. That gate should not have closed. 1 hour later. It's taking them so long. Really, it shouldn't take an hour to actually rob a place. Unless you're grabbing every single thing in the place. Did someone just yell? What happened? They better not have knocked the old fella off. I told him, I said, don't go too hard on the old goat. Yeah, you did. That you did. Oh, it's the old man. I don't trust this. I hate the music. It's building up. He looks freaked out. I'd be freaked out too. Is that their bodies?
Little things make considerable excitement in little towns, which is the reason that Kingsport people talked all that spring and summer about the 3 unidentifiable bodies, horribly slashed as with many cutlasses, and horribly mangled as by the tread of many cruel boot heels, which the tide washed in. And some people even spoke of things as trivial as the deserted motor car found on Ship Street, or certain especially inhuman cries, probably of a stray animal or migratory bird, heard in the night by wakeful citizens. But in this idle village gossip, the terrible old man took no interest at all. He was by nature reserved, and when one is aged and feeble, one's reserve is doubly strong. Besides, so ancient a sea captain must have witnessed scores of things, much more stirring in the far-off days of his unremembered youth.
Oh, that's so creepy. Alright guys, that was the terrible old man. Yeah, that was the terrible old man. If you guys like this video, like, subscribe, favorite, share, whatever you want to do. And comments below, leave me suggestions for what I want to play next. Tell me what you thought of this game. I personally really enjoyed it. That's a really good bedtime story to tell your kids. Tell any kids. If you guys want to play it for yourselves, made in 30 days. I'll leave a link to the game in the description below. Thanks for watching. I will talk to you in the next one. Maybe if I hit it low and all the way, we're red. Roll in, roll in, roll in. Nope, you lost all your momentum before you even fall down the hill.